6:15 or something like that. We're gonna pick up anchor this morning and head to Suva, Fiji's biggest city, about 40 miles away. Before I do that, I just gotta do a couple tie down things like putting the outboard inside, filling up some more diesel so I can lighten up one side of the boat. I've got a bit of a list to one side, which isn't good, especially on the tack we're gonna be on, meaning the wind is gonna be on the right of the boat, and the boat is a lot heavier on the left of the boat because the generator and the outboard and the water and all that stuff's there. So I'm gonna try to fix that before we go, but it should be about a 10-hour sail. Nice morning for some somewhat upwind sailing. I probably wouldn't normally take this weather window, but I've got a guest on the boat that's got to fly out from Nandi. We got to get her to Suva. So, yep, gonna pick up anchor now, head somewhere that way. It's calm enough, I don't really even need the engine, and I barely tighten the gypsy, so just getting the rope up now. There's a little rock right below me there. You might be able to see the color difference in the water from there to there, but I'll just be careful to avoid catching on it. And then when I leave, I want to go that way. Comes. All right, anchor's up, it's tied off, and heading that way. We've got 12 or so miles left to go. We've just been beating upwind the whole time. I'm not sure how upwind is actually upwind on this boat because it can't point very well, but basically we've just been going as upwind as we can go. I just we're off a little bit, headed to Suva. I gained some extra upwind progress just to safeguard my arrival, which seemed to have worked. And 3 more hours, probably be arriving at sunset/dark, but that's okay. It's a well-marked and huge harbor. Just gonna watch out for traffic. Marcia has figured out why people don't like sailing upwind. It's really nice out here now. Last bit of the sun's going down. Got full sails out, making it through this pass here. It's calmed down completely because there's a reef pass over there blocking all the waves, and less than an hour to go, and I'll drop anchor straight ahead. So here's where I am now. Got to make it through here, and then anchor up in this little protected area here, which is 3.1 miles away. I'm gonna get the Genoa in now and start the engine. If I ever get a bigger boat, I'm really gonna miss how easy it is to get all the sails in, even without winches. Got the jib in, or the Genoa in, I mean, and the autopilot on. Get the wind vane paddle up. Autopilot's already on. There's 2 shipwrecks over there, and a massive cruise ship coming out right there. Marcia's in there checking on the charts for me, and 40 minutes to go. If enough people sign up for my Patreon, eventually I'll be able to buy this and sail around with it. Hola! Another big boat over there. First mate standing watch, and 15 minutes to go. I gotta go through this little inlet here, and then anchor right in front of whatever this is, Nuku-Leka Bay. It's better to do this kind of thing in daylight, but with satellite charts, it's so reliable now that I'm not really too concerned. You can see basically every little part of the reef. And yep, almost there. I found a very dodgy looking mooring ball, so instead of anchoring, I'm gonna run up there right now and grab that. Okay, second attempt was successful. Didn't lose the boat hook this time. And this is much better than anchoring because I have no idea what's on the bottom here. Got the dinghy inflated in record time. Time to go feast. So the engine's not starting. I think it's just a dead battery. I've had this for 3 years now. Out with the old, in with the new. We've been anchored at this little cove right here since last night. We're now well rested, well fed. We had a big buffet this morning at the restaurant and it was good. So I'm gonna drop off this mooring ball now and we're gonna head to the yacht club where we can leave the boat for a little bit. Boat's a bit of a mess right now because this cushion got super wet on the way here. And I got all my dock lines out and my start battery, but it's all good. Heading out through there. I'm just gonna tow the dinghy because it's so short and there shouldn't be any waves whatsoever. If it gets rough, then I'll put it further back behind there. Bunch of abandoned boats right there. Okay. This morning we took the dinghy over to get breakfast at the resort, all-you-can-eat buffet, and my dinghy engine died. So we were paddling back to a big commercial boat to hold it on until I could get it started, and then actually got towed back here by a nice local captain. Don't know why that happened. I'll take it to the shop, get it serviced, see if that fixes it. But now I'm gonna put the ropes on, pick up anchor, and head into the marina so we can leave the boat tomorrow for several hours and go scuba diving. Well, chain is really muddy now, so I'll have to add washing the chain locker. It's a little bit of project list I had going on here, but anchor's almost up. Okay, she'll throw you the bow line, and then I'll get you the stern line. Off to go dive with some bull sharks. We're at the dive place. Marcia heard that sharks don't like the color orange. New merch, guys. If you want some, check out my Patreon. $49.99. This one's $150 if you're interested. Let me know. Wanna know what I think? This exhibit is trash. Marcia's moving out of the hooligan. Last day. All right, Marcia left the boat this morning. Well, yesterday we drove over to Nandi using a friend's rental car and then a taxi. Spent the night at a hotel. Early flight this morning, and then I took the bus back today. I don't want to be here for very long. It's starting to get old, so I'm going to stock up groceries today, fill up diesel, fill up water, fix the bilge pump, and ratchet down my start battery so that it can't fling out. But gotta work kind of quickly. It's already 3 o'clock. I'd like to leave here tomorrow morning early. I don't know where yet. I might go back to Kandavu, or I might try to go to Lao. I'm not too sure. I've had to delay departure a few days. One day to edit. One day was a rain day, and today I'm prepping the boat. First thing I'm gonna do is spray down the entire engine with salt away, and then grease it with dielectric grease, and try to figure out why it won't run properly. It's died twice now. It restarts after you let it dry out for a while, which is bizarre. The thing's quite salty because the way the dinghy funnels the water, it kind of cakes the entire engine. Absolutely perfect day outside. There's no wind at all, and I don't want to motor for 150 miles, so I'm just going to head 30 miles to the west to Beqa Island, which is where we did the shark dive. The boat's pretty much ready. You can see there's not a cloud in the sky, at least where I'll be, which is in this area up until Beqa, which you can just barely see over there. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to push off the dock now. I've already got the engine started and see what I can see. I think there might be some surf, which would be ideal. Maybe some diving, some hikes. And then after that, I'll probably head down to Kandavu one last time, see what I didn't get to see there because it was too windy when Marcia was here, and then head back to Nandi. Should be good. All right, drone, no splashy splashy. I'm out of Suva. Left the channel about 10 minutes ago. Got to pass a massive container ship or oil ship, whatever that was. That was cool. I'm just outside looking at Beqa, which is ahead of me now, eating bananas. It's a good day. A nice but uneventful sail so far, or motor so far. Beqa Island is just up there. I've got 1.5 miles before I enter the pass. I think the pass is deep enough that even if I ran over the reef, I wouldn't even come close to touching it, but I'll follow the rum line anyways. I think I'm just gonna camp out right by that island tonight, drop anchor just in front of it. I think it's a private resort, but I don't think they can stop me from anchoring in front of it. And then I'd like to go to Kandavu after this. I'm gonna anchor up just by this island here. Water's crazy blue. Awesome day, nothing but blue. All right, about to drop anchor in what's probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Anchor's down. Amazing. Look at this. Fantastic. I've been in a rush to get the dinghy inflated, engine on the dinghy, and boat ready to sit here for a little while. Right now I'm gonna hop in the dinghy and head to that cool little island just over there. Land the dinghy over there because it's only rock, so I'm gonna try going around the corner. Looks like sand. Looks good here. Well, this is just idyllic. Currents bring me to the beach. Might have to walk it a little bit. But look at that. It's gorgeous. Perfect day. There's Hooligan over there. Looks like there's a bit of a path down this way. Well, that's a full 360 around the island. It's pretty cool. I don't know what they're trying to build, but looks like something. Hooligan's over there. I wasn't even coming to this place on purpose. I just thought it looked like it might have been cool when I was heading to the main island over there. I don't think there's much on there either, but yeah, really cool. I'm gonna get back to the dinghy after walking around here a little bit more and then head back to the boat. Get my tent. It's really hard sometimes to get the motivation to go out alone and do this kind of thing, but once I do it, I usually enjoy it quite a bit. I'm glad I came to this one. It's cool. Woven paths everywhere. Standing up as tall as I can. Trying not to hit any rocks. I can't see very well because the sun's right in my eyes, but should be okay. Bye. Yeah, this was a really great few weeks, or week and a half, I guess. Sailing to Suva was kind of fun. That's actually the biggest city besides Honolulu that I've taken Hooligan to since leaving Hawaii 2 years ago. Yeah, the bull shark dive was amazing as well. I've done that once before with all my Danish friends, but it was good to do it again. If you're interested in where you can do that, the place is called Beqa Adventure Divers, BEQA Adventure Divers. They didn't sponsor this or anything, but it's a good place. It's just right over there, and sun's coming down now. Looks like the wind will go northeast in a few days, so I can spend a few days exploring this little island in Beqa, and then I'm going to head back to Kondavu if the weather allows it. I'm guessing some of you are probably wondering why Marcia left so soon. it's just because she went to university. Yeah, she was a good crew. Enjoyed having her on board. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I appreciate it, especially to those of you that support the channel on Patreon and Venmo and all that. I really do appreciate it. It's what keeps the videos going, and I will see you next time.